In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the K1 Live sound card for streaming from a laptop. And the platform I'll be using for streaming is the Facebook. I'm hoping to show you the features you can possibly use from the K1 Live sound card for your streaming purposes. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let's start connecting the cords or cable. First, we will connect this one, the USB Type A to micro USB. This normally comes when you buy this K1 Live sound card. The micro USB end, we will connect it to here, to the one that says 5 volts charging. And then the other end, we will connect to wherever is the USB port of your laptop or computer. So let's connect it over here. And next we will use a headset. So it's up to you if you want to use an earphone or a headset. And since we will be using a condenser microphone, it's up to you if you want to connect it to the one that says monitor or headset. So let's just connect this one to the one that says monitor, because we will not be using the built-in microphone from this headset, as we will be connecting a condenser microphone. So speaking of condenser microphone, of course we will connect it to the one port on here. So just select either or. So let's maybe select this one there. And then of course the other end, we will connect it to the condenser microphone. And by the way, for those of you who are curious, the condenser microphone that I'm using is the Beam 800 condenser microphone. If you're using an expensive condenser microphone like Rode NT1A or AT2020, it might not work, so you might have to need a phantom power. But again, since I'm using a Beam 800 condenser microphone, it does work for me. And now that we're all set, we can now turn on this K1 Live sound card. Just hold 2 to 3 seconds and it should turn on. And now that it's turned on, you have to go to your laptop and make sure that it's set that this K1 Live sound card is your speaker and also your microphone. So what you do is just go to your settings from your laptop and go to sound. So the one that says sound settings, and again, the output or the speaker, make sure it is selected to MV Silicon B1 USB audio. That's the name of this K1 Live sound card. And also for the input for the microphone, so on here, make sure it is selected to MV Silicon B1 USB audio. So once they're all set, then we can get out from there. For sample live streaming, we will be using Facebook as our platform. Of course, after you turn on or you open your account, you should see this page, something like this. And this live video, so this is the one we are going to be selecting. Okay, live video, turn on, and then so from here, by the way, I'm just gonna be selecting a few friends to watch be able to watch my video. Okay, so it's there, it's already selected, so not everyone can see it. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to put some title, and maybe this is just a sample, so maybe I can put try. Okay, and now I can go live. And as you can see yourself also over there. Let's maybe click on live first, go live, and there it is, you're on live. If you want to make this bigger or yourself bigger, maybe just click that one there. And okay, so there I am. Okay, now that I am on live, okay, let me now put on my headset. So what I will be doing is I am going to sync the audio output from the live streaming together with the video I'm taking right now, so that you can hear as well the actual audio output from this live streaming. Okay, so from here, now that you are on live, pretty much the effects or the functions, features from this K1 Live sound card you can use. For sure, the sound effects on here you can use. And let's say the preset sound effects on here, let's try some of them. And just to give you a heads up, you will not be able to hear them, nor your audience or viewers, if the volume slider here under specific is at low or at 0. So let's say, for example, song, so you won't hear it, neither your viewers, because it's still at low. So you need to turn this up for you to be able to, and your viewers, to hear that music or background music. Let's say coming. Okay, there it is. And let's try cheer. And let's say a song.
Hello,
Okay, so something like that, or
It's me.
aggregate. Okay, there it is. And so this is the good thing of a K1 Live sound card, because you have that volume control to those to this sound effects or preset sound effects. Let's try again. Let's try Minion. So let's maybe turn this up a little bit. So something like that. And if you want to turn it up to the maximum volume, then if we try clicking or selecting the Minion again. Okay, so something like that. And by the way, the audio you're hearing right now, that is now from this condenser microphone connected to this K1 Live sound card. And now let's try the using some of this one here. So the Anchor, you can use this type of voice if you would like. And Even My is, I believe this is good if for singing purposes. Even My has the preset reverb already on it. And the MC is another preset built-in reverb already if you select this one alone. And of course, the auto tune, you can use this one also, maybe for singing purposes, or if you want to have effects to your voice. As you keep pressing this one, your voice or your vocals changes. So let's press it again. There it is. So it's another type of
Voice tone.
And there it is. Okay, so let's just get out from there. Okay, so now if you want to use, let's say for example, you use Beautify. Beautify, your vocals will be flat and it will only have reverb if you turn on this echo on here. So let's turn it up, and there you go. So for example, you wanted it to be like that, and then all of a sudden you want your voice to be flat with no reverb. Just simply turn this dry on here. So there you go, and your sound is flat or with no reverb, even if the echo here is up. Okay, same thing with the Even My. So let's select this one. So again, Even My has its own preset reverb. As long as you press the dry, automatically your voice will be flat. So let's try it. Sound check, testing, sound check. So there you go. So as you can see, Even My is still turned on. And since we turned on the dry button on here, your vocals is flat right away. Okay, so there it is. Okay, and now if you want to use the denoise button on here, so denoise button is good if your surroundings is a bit noisy. Let's say, for example, if there is a electric fan going on or air conditioning going on. So to minimize that background music, it is good to turn the denoise button. It somehow minimizes that background noise. But if your surroundings is quiet, then might as well turn it off. The volume knobs on top here, so it's up to you if you want to use them. The treble one here, I'll set it to maybe 1 o'clock, and in the middle I'll set it to maybe 12 o'clock, and then the low is more of a bass. So if you want more bass, then turn it to the right, and if you do not
Want more bass, turn it to the left.
But again, it's up to you to decide. And now for the balance on here. So if you're going to be connecting two speakers that has left and right, then that is the use of this. But if you're not going to be doing that, then this one really has no use, even if it's to the right or to the left. Okay, and now for the sound on here, this is if you are going to be connecting a portable speaker that does not have like a left and right speaker, then this is the sound. This is the use of that. Again, we will not be connecting a portable speaker in this video, so might as well turn it at 0. But again, if accidentally you turn it to the right, there is no effect. And now for the umlaut on here, that is the voice changer. So you can either use this
Volume knob alone.
if you want to change your voice, or the button underneath here. So let's try first just the volume knob on here. So by the way, I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Umlaut. Okay, so as you turn it up,
There you go. So your voice changes to that kind, and then if you turn it up, and there you go, it sounds like that. And now
Turn it at 1 o'clock, it sounds like that. And then at 3 o'clock, sounds like that. And then the maximum volume sounds like that.
Okay,
So now, if you do not want to use this volume knob to change your voice, then you can use also this buttons on here. Let's try
Male, then it changes your voice to male.
female, a baby,
Uncle and
a robot.
the only voice that is not found on the umlaut is the robot. Pretty much all of them are also on here. And so aside from that, let's try the Dudge on here. So did this Dudge volume knob on here, this won't work if you don't turn on the Dudge button on here. So let's first try just the Dudge button on here. So what we will do is we are going to turn on some background music from here. So let's maybe play this music. Okay, and by the way, the volume of your background music would be from this laptop or from this accompaniment, from this K1 Live sound card. So if you think that the volume that you're hearing is not that loud yet, maybe you can still turn the volume up from this laptop. Okay, so as you can see on here, it's only at 12 o'clock and our volume from this laptop is 60. Okay, let's play this one again. Okay, so something like that. If you want it louder, then you can turn on from here. And again, if you want it more louder, you can still turn it up from here because as I've showed you earlier, it's only at 62. If you want it more louder, then turn it up some more. So something like that. But again, the background music you can control from both accompaniment from here or from the laptop. Okay, now let's try to use the Dudge button. Okay, so let's play this background music again. Okay. Okay, and by the way, before I forget, the record volume on here, make sure it's always on high because your viewers will not be able to hear you if this record volume knob is at low, so something like that. Okay, and the monitor, this is just the one you can hear from this headset to monitor the volume, and this is the volume here is just the volume for pretty much everything. Okay, and okay, let's play this background music again. And I am going now to turn on the Dudge. And I'm just going to turn this up so you can hear it clearly, the difference. Okay, now that the Dudge button here is turned on, you will notice that the background music is not that loud while you're talking, but if you stop talking, there you go. So that is the use of this button, just the Dudge alone. Okay, let's turn it off for a bit and let's pause this one. Now let's give it a try if we are going to use both this Dudge button on here plus the Dudge volume knob over there. So what it does is the volume knob on here is that's how fast your background music kicks in if you use them both. Okay, so let's turn this on and let's play again this background music. Let's just make this one smaller. Okay, there it is. Let's play again this background music. Okay, so as you notice, there it is. Now that you can see the volume here from this Dudge is at 0, as I stop talking, the background music is there right away. Okay, and now let's give it a try. Let's turn this up maybe at 9 o'clock, and now I'm going to stop talking. Okay, so if you notice, there is a little bit of delay before the background music kicks in again. And now let's turn this up maybe at 3 o'clock and let's see what's the difference. Now I'm going to stop talking. Okay, there you go. So I hope you noticed that there is a bit of a delay before that background music kicks in again when you stop talking. And now let's turn it up to the maximum. Okay, so now I'm talking and again, you could hardly hear the background music. And as I stop talking, there you go. So I hope you notice that delay. Okay, let me pause this one. first. Okay, so I hope you noticed that big delay. So as you turn the volume knob here to the right, there is a bigger delay before your background music kicks in. But if you do not want that delay, then you can just use the button on here for the dodge. So again, let's play this one. And the volume here is at 0. And if I'm going to turn this on, okay, so of course you can hear it. As I stop talking, the volume of your background music goes down. And as you stop talking, the volume or the background music volume should be there right away. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. Okay, there you go. So again, it's up to you, whatever you preferred. If you want, there is a delay, then you can use this volume knob on here under dodge. But if you do not want that delay, then you can just use the volume dodge, or you can just use this dodge button on here. And now let's try to use let's say, silencer. So the silencer here is, okay, so the silencer here, this is if you are playing a song that has vocals and you want to sing along with that. So let's play a song here that has vocals. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, so let's try this one. This one is the vocals. Let me show you first. As I showed you earlier, this one has vocals. Let's play it one more time. Okay, so it has vocals. And now if you want to turn this one into karaoke or -1 so that you can sing along with it, then this is the use of that. So press the silencer. I know that the audio is not as great. You will see it later. It's not as great, but sometimes that's your only way. So it's right there. You wanted to sing along with that. Then that is possible. Okay, let's do it. Let's try playing this one. Okay, and now let's turn the silencer button on here. Okay, so as you notice, the audio is not as great, but it's somehow turned into a karaoke song, and you can sing along with it. And now for singing, so maybe it's best to put a little reverb on it. Okay, there you go, or maybe some more echo on here. So, but it's up to you. Okay, so now if you want to sing along with it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so again, that is the use of that silencer. Now the introversion function, if you want to hear the background music alone, but not your viewers or listeners. So what I'm trying to point is, if I'm going to play this background music right now and all of a sudden you do not want your viewers to hear it, just turn this on and only you can hear it as a host, but not your listeners or viewers. Okay, let's play this one. Okay, so right now it's still turned off. Your viewers or listeners should be able to hear that music. But if I am going to turn this on, okay, there you go. So now that it is turned on, only you as a host can hear that, but not your viewers. And again, if you want to let your viewers or listeners hear that music again, just turn it off, and your viewers or listeners should be able to hear that music again. So that is the use of that introversion. And now, if you want to use this preset sound effects or effect when it comes to your vocals, you can use them as well for sure. So let's say, for example, let's try number 4. Sound check, testing 1 2. So now the echo is at low, and the vocals has its own preset reverb. So even if we try number 8, so if you prefer to use this tone, then you can use this one. And let's see, number 12 audio or vocals sounds like that. Or number 1, okay, number 1 sounds like that. Well, for sure, feel free to use one of them if you would like to. Now, if you want to use the Bluetooth function on here, that is if you want to add another source for your background music. Let's say, for example, we'll be using this phone or device on here as a source of our background music. Then if you, okay, let's just go to your settings from your phone and then turn on your Bluetooth. And then let's turn on this Bluetooth function on here. And it should show over here. So the one that says K1, and then tap that. Okay, there you go. So it's now connected. So whatever will play on here, it should be connected to this K1 Live sound card, and then it should be connected to your live streaming. Okay, let's go to YouTube, and let's play this song on here. Okay. Okay, there you go. So that music, you should be able to hear it yourself, of course, plus your viewers or listener. And the volume control for this one is also from here or from this phone itself. For example, let's play this record music on here while your volume here is at 9 o'clock. Okay, let's play it now from here. Okay, so as you notice, you can hardly hear it. So you can turn the volume up from here, from the K1 Live sound card. Okay, and if you want to have your background music more louder, you can turn it up also from this device. So the volume here, just turn it up. Okay, so something like that. Again, what I'm trying to point is you can control the volume of your background music from here, from this K1 Live sound card under accompaniment, or from the device you are connected to this K1 Live sound card. And now let me give you a short sample of doing a karaoke. Maybe let's say to sing to your viewers or listeners. Okay, so since we are going to sing, might as well put some reverb on it. This time I'm going to select Beautify, and I'm going to turn the echo up from here. Okay, so maybe somewhere there, sound check. Okay, we'll be using the same song, but a karaoke version. Let's use this one. Okay, there you go. So again, just a short sample. Ugma ko nga luz ay ibigin maupay, ang imo kasing ibutang sintuhay, ayagod pagsakita, min ayaw paglimuan, paghirot-ibangin sa dughan mo, hinmawara. Okay, there you go. Okay, pretty much that's all I can share for today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like, and if you want more of this video, might as well subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.